what, let me just calm down. I am so excited tonight. I feel like singing, I feel like busting into some mad vocals right now. But I don't want to waste your time because there's a lot to unpack on this video. Yes, tonight's episode of Nigerian Idol Season 7 was out of this world. It was mind-blowing, beginning from the craziest, from the most shocking eviction of tonight. No, of this season actually, guys. It was mind-blowing. It took me unawares. The judges were shocked. Everybody was shocked. I was shocked. And I wasn't really surprised that Debby actually got evicted. Yes, I mean, I had been waiting for it to happen. I'm sorry, no beef whatsoever to Debby. Yes, she's an amazing person, but I do not think she's actually ready for this season of Nigerian Idols. And so guys, as I said, there's a lot to unpack on this video, yes, and let's just get into it. Let's just start. You're welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Glory Elijah. This is Frankly Speaking with Glory. I am the girl with the tea. And the tea of tonight's episode of Nigerian Idol Season 7 will blow your mind. Now, before we even start, before we get into the juicy tea, I want to first of all give some massive accolades to Kathy the dancer. Kathy, if it happens that by mistake or by anyhow you come across this video, I just want you to know that you are an amazing choreographer. You are simply amazing. You are a genius. Because guys, I just could not wrap my head around how Kathy was able to turn a bunch of vocalists into some amazing performers, choreographers, yeah, on that stage. I mean, I saw all the contestants dancing and singing. I mean, guys, listen, it's not easy. What happened tonight is actually a phenomenon. Did I get that right? Yes, I think I did. Yes. What happens tonight, it's not easy at all. It's not easy to be able to sing, not forgetting the lyrics, and then also dancing in sync with some bunch of choreographers behind you, guys. It's hectic. It's a lot of work. It requires a lot of focus. It requires some highly intelligent skill. I don't know how, but it's crazy. And so this is the part where I get to say that, listen, moving forward, if you see any music artist singing and performing on stage at the same time, going in sync with choreographers on the stage, you need to cut your cap for them, because not be beans, it's not easy. It is a difficult task. It's hectic. And so aside Kathy, I also want to give a truckload of appreciation to our top 7, yes, for this season. They did fantastic. They did amazingly well. I mean, even Faith was dancing and singing. Hey! Scatter my head now. Scatter my head. Now, first things first. Certain things that are worthy of mention are some events that happened earlier this week. Zadok, aka Zaddy, so yes, Zaddy got an honorable mention, a repost, and a tag by the legend himself, Michael Bolton. Yes, guys, that was insane. I mean, it is the dream of every vocalist, of every singer who is making a cover of a legend song, to get a tag, to get a repost. And Zadok actually got that during the week. Yes, remember on Sunday last week, he performed Michael Bolton's song. I'm trying to remember the title of the song, but I can't remember, guys. Just go and check it out on the internet. You'll find it out there. I mean, guys, that was huge. Now, that wasn't the only thing that happened. The second thing that happened is, remember the girl that he used as his video vixen on the stage during his performance last week? Remember that she had an epic fall off the stage while she was trying to get off the stage, yeah? So in order to kind of like repay her for her kindness, for just whatever happened that day, Zaddy took her out on a date. And in my opinion, that was really amazing. That was fantastic. That was needed. That was necessary. And that was an honorable mention. Now, that said, let's move on to the interesting things I observed tonight. How many of you noticed that tonight, Obi Asika and D'banj, they were seriously dishing out some serious constructive criticisms? How many of you noticed? If you did, please indicate in the comment section below, because I want to be sure that it's not just me that was seeing things, guys. I mean, see, this is the part again where I need to appreciate all of you for joining that live stream we had on Monday evening. Yes, we said a lot of you came online, we had a virtual conversation, you complained heavily about the part that the judges were not doing their job. Yes, aside Simi, Obi Asika and D'banj were fond of giving a lot of flowery comments and remarks to the contestants. And so, I mean, I just have this very strong feeling that somehow the organizers of the show, they were actually paying attention, because we complained about a lot of things. We complained about Debby's, should I say, complacent attitude towards her performances and all. And so today, guys, we saw a lot of things happening, you know, Debby's eviction, and then D'banj, in a very, very interesting manner, was not really giving all those, your, what is that thing he normally says again? Your face show, your shoe shine. Guys, I did not really hear it a lot, except for performances that were actually deserving of such flowery comments. And so I think that for the 100th time tonight on this video, this is the part where I need to give some worthy accolades and appreciation to the one and only D'banj. Thank you so much. In fact, I must greet you, especially again, your face show, your shoe shine. Moving on, the theme of tonight's show was actually showstopper. So when I heard that, I was literally expecting the world. I was expecting the contestants to even, if possible, hang on to the chandelier, and be doing some Michael Jackson moves. Because guys, trust me, when you hear showstopper, you are expecting an outstanding performance, a performance that's worthy of a standing ovation. And tonight, it was only 2 contestants that actually did it for me, in my opinion. I mean, you might have yours, but in my opinion, it was only 2 contestants that did it for me. Yes, and the rest, they actually did great. Okay, so David Oprah was the first person to perform, and to be very honest with you, it wasn't really a show-stopping performance for me. The reason is because there was just too many things going on the stage at the same time. Yes, I would have expected for there to be just a minimal amount of choreographers on the stage with him. Why? Because the stage is not that big. There were too many people on the stage with him, too many choreographers. At some point, it felt as though he was going to bump into some people dancing behind him, and it's not his fault. It's because there were just too many damn people on the stage, yes. But that is not to say that his vocals did not come through for him. His vocals actually did come through for him. And let's remember that the show is actually a singing competition, right? So his vocals came through for him, but at some point, it felt like there were too many spaces, you know, like he did not know what to do with regards to ad-lipping. It felt like there were just too many spaces to be filled in his vocal rendition. I mean, he could have covered up all of those spaces. Yes, done something with it. There was a lot that he could have done with it, but then he did not do a lot with it. I guess he was so focused on trying to get his dance moves right and to be in sync with the choreographers. But overall, he did great, yes, because he said it himself that dancing is not his forte. But then the fact that he was able to do it well, I must give him accolades, but then it was not really a show-stopping performance for me. Now moving on to Banty. Listen guys, tonight I was so proud of Banty. Banty was in her element. See, you talk about Banty, you see that performance that she did of Bruno Mars's Finesse, that is Banty. That is the Banty that I have been waiting to see, guys. Even though to some extent her vocals did not really come through for her, because she was really 100% excellently in sync with the lyrics of the song, her dance moves, and the synchronization of the dance with the choreographers, guys. I felt like at some point it felt like she was running out of breath. It felt like she was actually struggling, yes, which is actually a problem for Banty. I feel like every time I do a review about Banty, I keep complaining about the vocal stress that she undergoes during her performances. I mean, it always feels like she's always out of breath. And so this is an advice to you, Banty. If you in any way come across this video, I think you need to do some breathing exercise. A lot of it, in fact, not even some. You need to do a lot of breathing exercises. Why? Because you have such an amazing voice. Yes, but the fact that you always easily run out of breath during your performances, you definitely need to do a lot of breathing exercise it. It would do you a lot of good in this competition. And so the third contestant to perform tonight was none other than the one, the only Zadok. You know, when you're tripping for someone's style like that here, you just be moving anyhow. Guys, listen, for real. Tonight, it was when Zadok came on the stage to perform, to sing, that the showstopper theme actually started, in my opinion. Yes, I mean, that was when I felt like I was actually watching Nigerian Idols. That was when I felt richly entertained. That was when I felt like, yes, someone is actually singing, controlling their breath, dancing as the theme of the song implied and required, because he was actually performing Whitney Houston's Dance with Somebody, and just as the title of the song went, he was required to dance. So I saw Zadok in his element as well. He did a lot. He was in sync, and it was so obvious that this dude is not a dancer in real life. He's a singer, he's a performer, but I could see the concentration. I could see that Zadok really wanted to get everything right, and he was doing it. So his vocals, his pitch, his range, his dance moves, everything came through for him. And so I tagged it a show-stopping performance. Then just when I thought that Zadok was taking the crown of best performance tonight, Progress decided to carry his chariot of fire. Because that performance that Progress gave tonight, guys, I'm sorry to say, I still haven't recovered. My body is still shaking. The goosebumps, they refuse to go away. Guys, I don't know, but there's something about the way Progress performs. It's like somebody carrying anointing from a church altar to come and perform a secular song, and the anointing refuses to go away. The anointing says, anything you perform, anything you sing, I will follow you. Guys, I think that was what happened with Progress's performance tonight. I mean, when this guy is performing an inspirational song, a love ballad, he's performing maybe a church song, the anointing is there. The hair on your skin, on your body, they're standing erect, they're standing in attention. This guy is provoking your spirit, your soul, to pay attention to him, that he's actually singing. But then tonight, this dude performs Ariana Grande's song, Bang Bang. And it was as if Progress came to the stage with some explosive banger to come and bang up my head. Guys, I lost it. I went berserk. In a positive way, of course, because I was really like, dude, who the hell are you? Listen, everything was on point. His speech, what the hell? His speech, his vocal range, his voice control, his dancing, his choreography, everything was in sync. Progress was looking like a mini Michael Jackson. Guys, no way. See, let me not lie to you. In my head there was one thing I was just saying, that Progress, please don't go back to church. Just become a showstopper, because his performance tonight was the show-stopping performance. No caps. That is it. And that's on period. Moving on. The next contestant to perform was Jordan. Now, to be very honest with you, Jordan's performance came at a time when I still had not gotten over Progress's performance. So to be very frank with you all, I did not really know how to feel. However, Jordan's performance was actually beautiful. I think it was actually necessary for his voice to actually calm me down, because I was on fire. So his performance came like water and ice to come and cool down my spirit, my soul. Yes, and I was giving up for his vocals tonight. Jordan's vocals, his pitch, come on, it came with a bang as well. It came through. Yeah, and listen, Jordan keeps on improving every Sunday. From last week, from the previous week till now, I am super impressed. And now we're just gonna leave it to the voters. Let's see how it goes. And then moving on to Faith's performance. Frankly speaking, I loved Faith's performance. Yes, and this is why I love the performance. I think even though she's still within her comfort zone and is still shying away from letting loose and coming out of her comfort zone, I think she actually tried to do so. I think she tried. Yes, that Tiwa Savage song, Koroba, it's still a very slow beat tempoed song. Yes, and it's still within her voice range. Yes, but I love the fact that she actually performed it in a classy and graceful manner. Yes, she tried to improvise the ad-libs, the vocals a bit, but I still feel like it sounded a bit basic to me, yes. And you know, Faith sounds and looks a lot like Tiwa Savage, to the point that while she was performing tonight, I was literally picturing in my head, or visualizing in my head, that if it was Tiwa Savage that was performing this song, how would she have done it? I think she would have done it better. So this is a message again to Faith. Faith! Faith! Listen, anywhere you are, hear my voice. There's a lot that you are hiding away in you, Faith. I wish you could come out. I wish you could shock us. Shock us, Faith! Look at tonight. Progress shocked everybody. Nobody would have thought that a church minister will come and perform Ariana Grande and Nicki Minaj and Bang Bang, and he did it as if he owns the song. I don't even know the song, to be very honest, guys. This is the first time in my life I'm actually hearing the song that Progress performed tonight. But look at the way he owned it. He performed it like he's the owner of the song. Let's say Nigerian write lyrics and all. Faith! Shock us. Shock me. You can do it. You have it in you. Don't be scared that you might fall off the stage or you might crack your vocals. Faith! Nothing will happen to you if you shock the whole of Nigeria. Faith! Come out of your comfort zone. You don't do. No more slow song. Faith! Come out of your comfort zone. I beg you. And last but not the least, okay, not really last but not the least, but last but not the least, amongst the top 7, yes, was Itoh. Beautiful dragon lady, not our baby dragon, but the dragon lady herself. She came through with the vocals, of course. I loved the outfit. I loved the way she carried herself on the stage. I loved the fact that she was actually going in sync with the choreographers. However, it felt as though she was actually scared. Yes, it looked like she was scared of making mistakes. It looked as though she was scared of not getting it right. And I kind of felt sorry for her. Yes, I know she's young and all, but dearest Itoh, tonight's show was not a show-stopping performance for me. Yes, for me, it wasn't. But your vocals, they did come through for you, because as usual, your voice is a powerhouse. You came through, you did great. And of course, the show, Nigerian Idol, is a singing show, not a dancing competition. So thank you so much for giving us an amazing performance vocally. But when it came to performance-wise, I just felt like your confidence was kind of below zero. Yes, you were so scared. So, dearest Itoh, come out of that fear. Let your confidence shine through, because you can do it. You've been doing it. You can do more. And then last but not the least, our dearest Debby. Yes, we know that Debby was actually evicted right from the beginning of the show. I mean, the organizers wasted no time. It was as if they were hearing our voices that now we're tired, let the actual competition begin with the real hustlers, with the people who are actually hungry to win. And so Debby actually surprised me. She performed Lady Gaga's, I don't know the title of the song, but I know it's Gaga, Gaga, yes. And Debby surprised me because she unleashed her vocals. And I was looking at this girl, like I said, why is this girl annoying me like this? Where have you been hiding this voice? Song choice for the past how many weeks now? I think 4 weeks has been 0. Performance-wise has been 0. But you now came tonight, you were evicted, sadly. Yeah, she probably did not know that she was going home. But I felt like tonight's vocals, not the actual performance, so because the performance was still the same old Debby style, you know, just moving around the stage like that. But the vocals, it was actually spot on. I was impressed, I was amazed, I was shocked. I was confused, like, who is singing? Debby, where have you been hiding your voice? But you know what? I'm sure that she's gonna do great out there. Guys, listen, I know that this video is quite lengthy, but hey, I thought I should drop all that I wanted to say, yes, that I observed from tonight and from the week into this one video. So just go ahead, let me know your thoughts about everything that happened tonight in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys on another episode of Frankly Speaking with Gloria Elijah. Do have an amazing day. Bye.